Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with the late breaking rumor about All-Star Extravaganza 7 coming down tonight on pay-per-view from Ring of Honor. In the pay-per-view predictions video, I made I talked about the Briscoes, the Briscoe brothers open challenge, basically saying that it was weird that they would have an open challenge, and it sort of leaves thought in your mind that it might be a returning team from Ring of Honor, because if it was somebody that they're trying to get over as a new team inside of Ring of Honor, you would think that they would want to publicize who it is, spend some weeks of television trying to get them over. One way or another, I would guess that whoever is returning for this match tonight, that they are going to be getting the win, sort of making them look, very, very good. Since posting this video and getting a few comments on it, a few people let me know that the ongoing rumors surrounding Ring of Honor and All-Star Extravaganza and this Briscoe Brothers open challenge is that the All Night Express will be returning tonight. Of course, Kenny King making his return to Ring of Honor from TNA, where he's sort of been held captive. They did use him, in the Beatdown crew with MVP, Samoa Joe. He was a featured member of that group, but it seems like before the Beatdown crew, he was in TNA for a long time. I believe he was the X Division champion for a short time. But there's times when they're like, we're going to use this guy, and then there's nothing for him. He just disappears off the face of the earth, and then he comes back. He's a featured member of this group, and then sort of when MVP quit / got fired, definitely his spot vanished away from Ring of Honor. Definitely not Ring of Honor. I apologize, from TNA, mostly for the fact that TNA, they brought in Hernandez, who was under contract with Lucha Underground. So basically, TNA had to take all of the Beatdown crew segments and just basically edit them out of the shows completely. So even if Kenny King was filmed to be on the show, he now would be just gone, acting like he just never existed. So the rumor is that Kenny King gave his notice to TNA, and I guess now he's going to be making his return to Ring of Honor. If you can't remember, the way that he left Ring of Honor was probably one of the most shocking stories that I've ever heard with wrestling. I mean, wrestlers get fired, they get released, they get this, that, or the other all the time, but Ring of Honor wanted to make an example out of Kenny King for the way that he chose to leave. I think that he was one of the tag team champions at the time, and he was looking to make more money as a member of the All Night Express. They weren't really looking forward to giving him a raise, so he ended up putting in his notice, even though he hadn't lost the championships. He signed with TNA, and I guess he thought that he was going to be able to stay with Ring of Honor until he was able to drop the championship the right way, but instead, Ring of Honor took to Facebook. Yes, Facebook, and openly fired Kenny King. He was shocked, as well as almost everybody else that there was out there. But Kenny King coming back with the All Night Express, Red Titus and Kenny King, teaming back up would be freaking awesome. Been looking forward to seeing them wrestle for a long time. Kenny King was a guy that I met on my WrestleMania 27 trip, and it's always stuck with me how nice this guy was to me, and just an all-around good dude. I was a big fan of the All Night Express, getting the Ladder Wars match that they highlighted was that Best in the World? I can't remember what it was, but, they had a feud going with the Briscoe brothers, and, they worked their asses off to finally become ROH Tag Team Champions, and they have it in the way that it did, especially for Red Titus. I mean, Red Titus hasn't done nothing, being the Romantic Velvet Touch, whatever his name is, wrestling in all those dark matches and things like that. The fact that he's been able to stay with Ring of Honor this long and be in the role that he's been in is quite surprised. But if they could bring back All Night Express to take on the Briscoe brothers, I'd be fired up.